Hi, my name's Martin. I was a juggler for 10 years. I gave up about 11 months ago, just because, it was time. But what I thought I'd do now is I thought I'd teach a little bit of juggling because of the whole COVID-19 thing and people needing things they can do on their own, and especially if possible, things they can do with things they already have in the house. So tennis balls aren't ideal, but you probably have them at home. If you don't, you can buy a set of 3 for £1, certainly like local shops, I've seen them. And in pound shops. The other reason, apart from that I wanted to make this video is because I teach slightly different to other people in that I actually start with no balls and just encourage people to think about the posture. It sounds kind of obvious, but it's something people forget when they get into the juggling and they're first learning, and they end up sort of, like this, or sort of turn to one side like this. So it's really think about having sort of shoulders, hips and knees all in a line. One ball is exactly what you'd expect, except you kind of want to make a triangle motion. So you catch on the outside, down and up. And the reason for that is you need space for the other balls to fit in, so you don't get collisions mid-air. To do as much of this, people don't tend to spend a lot of time on this phase, to be honest. 2 balls part 1 is a 2-ball exchange. And the thing that you need to focus on is when to let go of the second ball. So both, not at the same time, but to the same height. So 1, 2, catch, catch, 1, 2, catch, catch, 1, 2, catch, catch. And be able to start with both hands is very useful. 2 balls part 2 is learn how to grip them. So you can see I've got 1 ball, I can take that out and put it in, I can take that out. So I've got 2 fingers pressing the ball against my palm, and where the ball goes there. And for the catch it's the same process. So I'm gonna leave that bit free, so I've got somewhere for the ball to fit. And it's really as much as this as you feel you need to do. 1, 2, and you can say actually catch the first one roughly at the same time as I release the second one. 3 balls is basically those 2 last steps at the same time. So always start with a hand with 2 balls, it doesn't matter which hand. Whichever hand you feel best at releasing the first ball with, I think. And it is 1, 2, 3, catch them all. 1, 2, 3, catch them all. In terms of height, you can do any height you like for beginners, sort of forehead height, an inch above forehead, and that's 4 catches. So when you get feeling a bit better, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I just run the pattern, as we call it, so I naturally do it lower than I do it about chin height. If I run the pattern, you can see why I can even exaggerate it, the width, that I give myself room to fit the next ball in, so the ball is released under the incoming ball. And that's about how you do it, really.